Hello and welcome to the channel. I'm Dew Mountain, and if you've clicked on this video, it's probably because you want to be able to install your add-ons, texture packs, behavior packs onto Minecraft Bedrock Edition on the Xbox. And well, that's what we're going to show you today. For this to work, you will need to either purchase a app for $3 off of the Xbox store, or there is a 30-day free trial if you just want to do this as a one-off. The program is My File Explorer, and as I said, it's a $3 app, well, here in Australia, and we're going to use that to be able to access the internal files of our Xbox. Now, when you open up the app, it might look a little bit different to yours. For example, you may not have this downloads folder there currently, which is what we'll need. There are a few ways to get this folder here. Number one being if you have the user GRO, you can open up that folder. There it is right there. Click it with the pause button or the one with the 3 lines. Move down to copy folder, click out of it, push the B button to go back and paste it here. If you don't have this folder here and have access to it, you can go up to where you got the 3 little dots, click that, go down to add folder to library. As we can see, it's load up with one of my recents. We'll just go down to the bottom little arrow there, and here's the folder there. Again, we just click on that and select it and move it down. I'll just go back from all of this. Now that you've got this file here already and you know where your downloads will be going, as I said, this will probably be an empty folder for you, but I've used it quite a bit, so I've got a few things there. How do we get these into it? Well, for the point of this example, I'm going to head over on my Explorer to Foxy No-Tail's website, which is something that we use all the time on the Realm of Midgard. And we're just going to go down, and for the example, we're going to use the Mob Heads add-on, because that contains both a behavior pack and a resource pack, so we'll be able to show you how to add both of these. Foxy's website's very well laid out and cleared, and he's got videos for everything, so I'll link all of this in the description. But we're going to want to go down here and download the latest version. Now, some of this stuff does take a little while it's downloading, because it's just the internet. But once this is all up and going, we're just going to go down, we're going to save it, it's going to go to our downloads folder. Then what I usually do is just hit the Xbox button to go back to home, reopen up the app, and then reopen up the app. Nope, wrong one. Mess ups on live camera. Alright, here we go. Click on our downloads, and now we come all the way down and we find which one of these black folders, sort of lined out ones because they're zipped, is located. So we go down, it's going to be Mob Heads version, which is the last one. Now you see, this can be a problem when you have multiple files and you forget the name. So it's 8.1.1. So make sure you note that down if you have more than these. So it's right here. What we're going to do is click that pause button again, go up to extract, let it do its thing. Alright, now it has created a new folder which we can access here. If we open up that, one more which we might need to extract. Yeah, so this one, I thought it took a little bit quicker. This one will contain all of the resource and texture packs, and because, this is creating all of the new sort of things in there, it's going to take a little bit of time. So I might just speed this up in the footage, and then we'll sort of be back for the next stage. Alright, so now that it's finished up, we can see we've got a new folder which has our B for behavior pack and our R for the resource pack. That's going to be very important later on to know where we're putting it. So we hit the B button again so we can go to this whole folder. We want to copy it, just like we may have done before with the downloads folder. We're just going to hit copy and go back to this drive. Now, we want to actually put this file into the Minecraft sort of folder of our Xbox. To do that, we're going to go to isolated storage. Then we're going to go up to the top here where it says packages. Click that, and then we're going to scroll down and find where it says Minecraft UWP console and then 8. Click into there. We've got a whole heap of other folders. We want to click onto our local state, our games.com, and here we go. Now, again, mine will look a little bit different, but what we need to add is we need to go, oops, it's not going to show me down the bottom there. I want to create a new folder, which we will be then naming, behavior underscore packs and resources underscore packs. It's very important to make sure that these two folders, when you create them, are named this way so that the game will recognize it, because these two folders aren't in there initially. So yeah, that's something that I came across when I was first doing this that made some mistakes. So yeah, make sure that you've spelled all this correctly for the resource and the behavior packs, and then your game will find it later on. So if we just start off by clicking our behaviors, as you'll see again, I have a lot. But if we just go to a bit of blank space, we click with the pause button, and then we're going to paste it. And again, it's going to take a little bit of time to sort of download it and move it over, but trust me, once you've got your add-ons and your resources into your game, it's worth that little bit of a wait. So again, we'll play the waiting game, and then I'll bring you back. Alright, so that's now finished up, and as we can see, the folder is here with both our behavior and resource pack. Now, for the moment, we're just going to leave that as it is, even though we are in our behavior packs. What we want to do is just copy this folder again and go just up to here. We go to the .com. Yep, that one. Click on our resource pack area, and then I've got a... Oh, wait, there's some space here. I can click. So then you just click anywhere again, go down, click paste, and we play the waiting game again. Alright, so that's now done, and we can see that here. Now, the only part we've really got left to do is to go back into here. Remember that we are in the resource pack. Yes, I have done this many times, forgetting which one I am in and deleting the wrong one. But we go over to where it's got the B for behavior. We click on that folder and just click on it with the pause button, go down and then delete it from this folder. Now, I don't think it harms the game if you don't delete it, but that's just extra sort of memory that's got to be kept in there, and it just clogs up files later on. Quick note while this is doing that deleting, I will say though that because this is for Xbox, most add-ons, texture packs, behavior packs work. However, shaders and there are a few other sort of resource sides that the way that the program is coded cannot be read by the Xbox itself because they have a slightly different format. Well, that's my understanding. So do bear in mind that sometimes you may not be able to get it to work purely because the Xbox just can't read the code that the resource pack itself is putting out. Alright, so we just wait for this to do it, and then, yep, we're going to head over to the behavior pack and delete the resource section from there. The reason why we didn't do that at the start when we first put it in there is because, well, we were going to copy that one folder straight over to the resources, saving us having to go back to the downloads folder and then back in through the maze to get back to our Minecraft thing. So yeah, I'll just quickly get all of these deleted up, and then I think it's time that we jump into the game and check out that making sure that this is all going on well. Alright, we've now loaded in. Let's go over, hit our play button. So everyone can see that we are still on the Xbox. Head over to create a new world. Let's go create a new world. And then, if everything has gone to plan and it's not some obscure texture pack, we should be able to just go down here to our resources, click down to my packs, and there we go. We have to enable our resource pack and the behavior pack for this one to work. And as you can see, it's already done it itself. Now, what we need to do is, if we just quickly, for the sake of demonstration, go over here to creative, and then we just create the world. It'll do sort of these pack updates sort of thing, which is just sort of getting the world to be able to work with the pack and the pack work with the world. At the moment, yes, I've been reading these. So now it's going to start working on building the terrain. Love it. Alright, in a brand new world, surrounded by a lot of water. I don't need the map. We just go into our creative menu. We should be able to scroll down, and there we go. Now, this is not a showcase of, the mob heads, but to show you, they are in the world. Here they are. I think he does have one where you can put them on your head, but I think I downloaded, yeah. So the other pack that he has is for experimental mode, and you can put these on your head. But, yep, as you can see, these are in the game, and it wasn't too hard. This whole process has taken me about half an hour to get from downloading the app, downloading the add-on packs and everything, and then just, setting it all in. I hope that this has been helpful. Maybe if you need to, go back and watch a part a little bit slower. I know I definitely had to when I was first learning how to do all of this. I will give you, before you head off, a few little tips that I've learnt throughout this whole sort of downloading different ones. You don't, when you go from your downloads folder, necessarily need to take the whole file. You can just, if you wish to take the behavior pack, put that in then into your behavior packs on its own, just as the name there. But I have come to find that once you start getting a collection, and if you're a little bit lazy with cleanouts, you might, as we saw live, forget which version update you're up to, and then have to go back and recheck it out. But other than that, I think, this is very easy, and it adds so much more fun to your whole sort of realms or worlds, whatever you wish to use these on. But if you made it this far, thank you very much, and I hope to see you maybe over on the realm Midgard. Alright, have a good day. Bye.